This year's growth target comes with a subtle difference, though. Last year, the GDP growth target was also about 6.5%, but included language that said China will aim for a faster pace if possible. Those words were absent from this year's report. The government also lowered its deficit target from 3% to 2.6% of GDP. Analysts say these are signals that China wanted to continue its economic restructuring while controlling economic risk posed by debt. The government also said it wants to control inflation and financial risks. The work report dropped China's target for M2 money supply growth, saying it is expected to expand at similar pace to last year's. Government officials also said prudent monetary policy will remain neutral this year, but liquidity will be at a reasonable and stable level. The item that generated some of the biggest buzz was taxes. In the report, a key proposal was lifting the threshold for personal income taxes. Beijing says it will give a combined 800 billion yuan tax cut for businesses and individuals. Currently, those who make more than 3,500 RMB or $550 or more a month pay taxes. Some lawmakers are suggesting a higher threshold for taxes that would start at 5,000 RMB instead. Some are suggesting a threshold that is even higher still at 10,000 RMB. This tax reform would save a Chinese person making 9,000 RMB around 200 yuan or $32 a month. That is a family's monthly utility bill. The government intends to cut fees too. Beijing says it will reduce internet data roaming charges and reduce mobile phone data costs by 30%. This would be accompanied by an expansion of free public Wi-Fi spots. Broadband charges will also be lowered. Import tariffs on foreign vehicles and some consumer goods will also be cut. Beijing says it will steadily push forward legislation on property tax to contain real estate bubbles. The fight against pollution and climate change is another priority. Spending to curb pollution will rise 19% to 40.5 billion yuan. The government set a new goal of cutting steel production by 30 million more tons and coal production by 150 million tons. Key pollutants such as sulfur dioxide will be reduced by 3%. China will enforce a series of bans on importing waste and recycled products from other countries. The tax rebate for purchasing clean energy-powered vehicles will also be extended for 3 more years. Wang Guan, CGTN, Washington.